And we are live.
It's funny because I always talk about this is semi-public domain theatery talk. I was always talking about that feels like a reference to Wayne's World, the way way JD counts down the show. But and one of my big complaints about Wayne's World is that when they're like no stairway denied. I saw an article yesterday of all things, that the theatrical version did have Stairway to Heaven. He did play it, and only in all of the versions they had to change it because apparently like Led Zeppelin was like, nah, bro, you can't play more than 2 notes. So that joke makes no sense. They should cut it out of all future versions. Anyways, it's Ultra Podcast Z. What do we call this? Public Domain Theater 0K episode 3.
Yeah, public
Uh,
domain theater 0K episode 3.
we're watching A Bucket of Blood, and we're gonna just talk a lot of shit about it. I actually think this movie's hilarious. It stars Dick Miller, who, besides having a great name, he's a big character actor. Like I was telling JD and Weston in our chat the other day. Everyone will probably know him at the very least because he's the gun shop owner that Arnold robs and like kills in the first Terminator movie. And I think James Cameron worked with him a lot in his life because he directed Piranha 2, and Dick Miller is in both Piranhas.
Okay, so let's say Piranha 2 or Piranha as well.
Piranha 2, Part 2. And but Dick Miller was in both Piranhas. But yeah, I'm Manuel, and joining us is Weston. Weston, say hey, what's up?
I'm here playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder and watching a crappy movie. Let's get it
It
on.
is a good movie. Nah, it actually is it is pretty cheesy. So let's get into this. It's a short movie, so we'll pad out the runtime by talking a bit more at the end.
Whatever you say, Manuel. Time to go.
Let's go.
I will talk to you of art, for there is nothing else to talk about. For there is nothing else. Life is an obscure hobo bumming a ride on the omnibus of art. Burn gas.
I'm still testing how we sound against the movie.
Cream of circumstance.
Oh, we sound good. Okay.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and sleep
we're good.
your bloody heads off.
Okay. Anyways, see Dick Miller and who spells Barbara like that? I'm sorry that is a weird thing to complain about right away. But who spells Barbara with the U and OU?
Let it all crumble to feed the creator.
This isn't like
The artist is.
the
All
King's
others
English
are
or
not.
the King's Barbara.
Well, I guess it is Kings now.
Is a canvas or a painting.
Wait a minute. He's from the Gremlin movies.
Or a
Yes,
statue.
that's the other. I'm like, what other big movies is he? He's in
Is a
everything.
sound.
No, he's in a lot of Joan Dante movies.
Music.
Yeah.
A creature is a creature.
I think he was actually in Little Shop of Horrors too.
No,
As
he
well,
is.
I mean, yeah.
He is for like a quick minute.
Where are John, Joe, Jim?
What is this beatnik shit?
Jerk. Dead.
It's called poetry, Manuel.
Dead.
I know. Tell me, Boomer,
They
you
were
fucking
not
lived through
born.
this.
Before they were
No,
born,
I
they
get the
were
poetry,
not
but why is the
born.
saxophonist guy
Where
like?
are Leonardo, Rembrandt, Ludwig?
That's my scat.
Alive. Alive.
That sounds like your Peanuts teacher
They
voice.
were born.
Oh yeah, it does.
Bring on the multitude with a multitude of fishes. Feed them to the fishes for liver oil, to nourish the
Oh,
artist.
it's Richie. What's
Stretch their
up?
skins upon an easel to give him canvas.
We're watching a bad movie,
Crush
Richie.
their bones into a paste that he might mold.
See, look, it's public domain, but you might be wondering, why is there
Let them
copyright on this?
die.
Well, Roger Corman was cheap and chose not
By
to
their
renew it.
miserable deaths become the clay within his hands, that he might form an ashtray or an ark. For
Freaking Dick
all
Miller
that
looking
is
like
done through the eye
another
of the
cousin
artist.
of fucking what's his name?
The
Johnny
restless
Cash.
blind fish swimming in a cave
I can see
alone.
it.
The saxophone guy gets it to fucking
Swim
credit.
on,
You saw
you
that?
maudlin,
Saxophone
muttling,
solo.
maddened fools. And
I mean, he made it.
that one
Directed and
bright
produced by Roger
night
Corman. Is he
some
still alive?
artist will bait
I don't think so.
and
Yeah, I don't think so
let
either.
fight
But hold on, I want to make sure before
I'll
I
look it
just
up,
say
Manuel.
he's.
Fight hard and die. In his stomach, you are very close.
Still
Oh shit, he is alive.
Oh shit. Dude must be 90, I think. So yeah.
97.
Oh my God! He is almost 100 years old.
Walter, what are you doing here?
Don't jinx it.
Looking at Carla's picture. Do I pay you to look at pictures? Come on, get to work.
I was just looking.
There are empty cups.
Damn it,
all
I'm
over
being a
the
weeb.
place.
Where's the
Get 'em out.
subtitles?
It's an old movie. Wouldn't have it anyway.
No. I think there's a act or a law saying that they put caption on movies
Inside,
now.
Walter.
All right.
This is public domain.
Still, even if it's public domain.
That guy looks like he'd be fighting greasers in The Outsiders.
Probably does.
Like, what are you doing, Soch?
Ah, the good old days when everyone's smoking and it wasn't cancerous.
Oh, it's still cancerous.
It was very cancerous. It was probably more cancerous then.
Even the doctors were cancerous.
But back then, I think doctors were even recommending, like, oh, this is the cigarettes doctors smoke. I think that was like real ad campaigns and shit like that.
Only slightly better than when they were selling cigarettes
Well,
with
that's
asbestos
nice.
in them.
Yeah, LaCroix checking in. Lou took over a couple of minutes ago.
Anything new at the door?
I don't like those
One of the
filter
power
ones.
nails in, a couple of hustlers. One of them short, fat, brunette, named Skinny. And the other one was short also. She was bleached and skinny.
Name of fat.
Probably I didn't get it. They didn't give any pictures, though. Guess you can keep an eye on 'em.
Okay, any heads?
Well, Jerry Sachs looked like he was straight. I'm sure he's on it anyway. Didn't see any pushers around the place. Lou said he'd check out on Jerry, sound him out.
Must
Maybe
be trouble
any
because he
higher.
keeps blinking.
I know. Did you hear what he said though? Like about the
Okay,
short, fat one named
go on
Skinny,
home
and then
and
the
get a good
skinny
night's
one, and
sleep,
it's like,
get the
oh, well, we'll name her Fat.
Okay, so long.
What the fuck? The fuck is this
Everyone
dialogue?
listen to my new poem, but do you think they really heard
Outdated
it?
dialogue.
Thank you, Walter. I'm sure you did. Bring on the multitude with a multitude of fishes. Feed them to the fishes for liver oil to nourish the artist.
That was word for word.
Ooh, I can't wait to have a beer like that dude.
You mean you don't remember your own poem?
I refuse to say anything twice. Repetition
Since
is...
I'm not going to cons, I might as well
Oh,
grow
got
one.
it.
When you repeat something, you are reliving a moment, wasting it, severing it from the other end of your life. I believe only in new impressions, new stimuli, new life.
I thought you believed that life is an obscure hobo bumming a ride on a...
I do believe that, Walter, but I also believe creative living. To be
Was that the
uncreative,
poem he
you might as
said?
well
Life
be
is
Yes.
an obscure
great,
hobo.
or in the army.
Yeah.
That is exactly what he said.
They tried to draft me once. I couldn't pass the test.
That guy sounds like me though. The artist dude sounds like me. The way I deal in panels. Like why?
Well, I was gonna say when you're drunk, but
Walter has
then
a
again,
clear
that's most of the
mind.
time.
I mean,
One day
that's
something will enter it, feel lonely, and leave again.
Too much.
Yes, cats, yes. If you want to know how beatniks live, William and me will show you. We'll introduce you to some wild ones. You may even discover an artist of your own.
And how much is that going to cost us?
What cost? A couple of bucks. You want to meet some beatniks, don't you?
Oh, no, it's the artist. I'm just crazy about artists.
All that is comes through the eye of the artist. The rest are just blind fish swimming in a cave of aloneness.
Oh, you must be an artist. And working as a busboy, too.
Feed him that he will be satisfied. The artist is. All others are not.
That's most intriguing. Are you a painter?
Well, no, I work... I'm working on something that's not ready yet.
What is it, man? Finger painting?
Draw me a picture of a house, Walter. Make some smoke coming out of the chimney.
I am working on something. I'll show you soon.
Walter?
Is he?
what was that supposed to be?
I have no idea, Manuel.
You tell me you grew up with this.
I am not a beatnik. I did not grow up around beatnik culture.
Yeah, he didn't grow up around beatniks. He grew up around the very first atoms of the creation of the universe.
Good luck, kid.
No one in this movie should be called a kid. I don't know how old Dick Miller is here, but he looks like he's already well into his 20s. At the
Late,
youngest.
probably mid to late 20s.
Maybe it's
Dick
just a matter of
Miller died,
perspective,
though.
Manuel.
Oh yeah, he
It's
did.
Dick Miller.
Yeah, he did.
He died at 90, by the way.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Swicker.
Oh, Walter, you look awful pale. What'd you have to eat tonight?
I had a salami sandwich, Mrs. Swicker.
Oh, if you were my son, why don't you let me fix you a nice bowl of soup? Won't take but a minute.
Oh, it's okay. I can fix myself something. Besides, I got something important to do.
Say, Walter, did you see anything of Frankie tonight when you went out?
I didn't see him at all.
Well, if you do, tell him I got a nice, fresh piece of halibut for him.
Tell him that? I mean, do you think he'll understand? He's only a cat.
Good night.
Oh. That actually got me. I was like, wait, what? I'll think you gotta love that she's like, she's gonna make that fish for the cat, but she's like, I'll give you some soup. Probably like hot water and some fucking, what do you call that? Like the bouillon or whatever?
Bouillon?
Bouillon, yeah, it's just fucking salt and water.
Actually, to be fair, it might just be soup she had already prepared.
Look how he opens the can. I had this conversation about old can openers and how like stupid they used to be.
I mean, I just saw a video that I've been using a can opener nowadays wrong.
No, did you see the way he opened them? He was jamming the thing in, broke the side, and pulled the thing up. Also, like, there's no way that any of this is.
Okay, but how have you been using a can opener wrong?
You get to do it sideways or some bullshit. They always say that. For the record, I don't think all can openers are like that. Like mine, I've tried it before. Mine doesn't go the way that they want you to do it in those viral TikToks. It will not go like. It won't go sideways. I think, is that clay? All that. Yeah, it's clay.
It's not Play-Doh.
I know here.
I'm just thinking of that
cat.
Simpson.
Frankie?
Frankie.
She got
It's
a nice
funny
fresh
because-
piece of halibut for you.
Yeah, I was about to say like just a hell of it. It's funny because
a canvas or a painting?
Oh, that's creepy.
A rock or a statue?
Is it making a golem?
No, he's trying to make a stat like a bust of that girl he likes. Where did he get that picture? That's the creepy part. Hey, don't you like how he's got two balls for the ears, presumably?
I mean, it is a work of art.
Come on, be a nose.
Be a nose.
Be a
Oh,
nose.
Yeah, looks just like her.
This is also me just trying to do any kind of art.
Be a nose. Is he killing the cat? Why is that cat going meow, meow in the background?
Because it's hungry.
Manuel, have you never, like, been around a cat? They just do that to do that.
I swear, I don't think that was on purpose. It's the way he hit his head. That looked like it was a. That looked like a legitimate
What's the matter,
blooper.
Frankie? How'd you get yourself stuck in a wall? Wait a minute, I'll get you out.
How the hell did he get stuck in the wall?
Oh look, it's what I suggested. That's JD when he's trying to like stay at a friend's house in New York for Anime Boston.
Stabbing a cat or stabbing the wall?
Living in the wall, but then getting stabbed. I guess.
Manuel, I would not do that. I would ask them, hey, can I stay with
right,
you for the time?
That makes no sense, but I'll allow it.
I mean, doesn't the cat have 9 lives? You just stab him once.
Oh, you.
Wow, it's already
look at the way-
taxidermied.
I know. Like rigor mortis said it fast.
Where's the blood at?
Yeah, and for those expecting a bucket of blood per the title, you might be a little disappointed.
Insert Hercules meme.
Got a nice fresh piece of halibut for you. I'll give you a tour in the morning.
Wait, if that's that lady's apartment building, she's probably gonna be pretty upset that you like Kyle, the giant hole in the wall.
And killed a cat.
I mean, that's it. This feels very reanimatory, which I don't think it's a movie JD's seen yet, but like Herbert West kills a cat there too. But they both have a similar campy like takes on killing a cat, which is a weird thing to say now that I've said it out loud. By the way, I've taken ceramics before, like when I was in high school, and that is some dry as fuck looking clay. Like, I don't think you could really work with it that way. You'd have to like wet the fuck out of it before you can get that to like really do anything.
That's what she said.
Let them die.
Good one.
And by their
That was a good one.
miserable deaths become the clay within his hands, that he might
Probably
form
dried
an
out from a day on
Stunt
set.
clay.
or an ark.
She's like stunt clay.
Pray that you might be his diadem, gold, glory, paint, clay, that he might take you in his magic hands and wring from your marrow wonder.
It's funny because I've seen this before, but I forgot where all that
You're a
opening
John
dialogue was going to
Joe
lead to what he
Jim
does.
Jerk. Dead, dead, dead.
Is the light dented from where he hit it? Oh, I can't really tell that he turned it off, but like...
Hi, Carla.
Walter, what are you doing here so early?
Well, I brought something. I think you'll like it.
Take that stuff to the laundromat, Walter.
Huh?
Don't mind him. What have you got?
It's a thing I made.
Walter,
Did he
I was right.
cover the
I
cat
was
in
like-
clay?
look at this letter.
Yes!
I was
Get that
listening.
auction?
Ah.
I made it.
You made that?
I said I did, didn't I?
Walter, it's very good.
Honest?
Honest.
The knife's still
What's
in
it
it!
called?
Dead cat?
Dead cat? That's its name?
Sure.
Well, it sure looks dead enough.
You want to buy it?
Buy it? That thing? Scare people out of the place.
Don't be silly. It's tremendous. Look at the detail. The anatomy's perfect. Look at the expression on its face.
How come you put a knife into it?
I didn't mean to.
Just got carried away, huh? Well, all right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put it in the corner of the alcove. If it sells, we'll split 50-50, okay?
Sure. Does this mean I'm an artist?
Maybe so. You can do other things as well.
All that is comes through the eye of the artist.
Yeah, you're a real artist now.
Your delivery is killing
I
me.
go back and scrub down those garbage cans. March now.
Oops, shit. You see March now.
You really like it?
We like it. Now go on.
Okay, so is he about to go on a killing spree just to get models?
Yeah, this is... We watched Little Shop of Horrors, and have you ever watched the movie version of Little Shop of Horrors? These are like the same
Did you
movie,
see my cat?
What's the matter? You losing?
except this one has clay.
How do you like my cat?
You make this thing, man?
Uh-huh.
It's crazy.
He is high as fuck.
Crazy. You want to buy it?
That reefer madness.
Homeboy is on some shit.
Maybe Papa Passy.
He likes my cat.
Get to work.
Hey, Waller, come here a minute. Hey, congratulations, man.
Walter, you're famous.
I saw your cat.
Did you like it, Mr. Brock?
You may call me Maxwell.
Now, how'd you do it, Walter?
Damn.
Oh, I just took some clay and fixed it up.
Attention. Attention, everyone. As you pass through these yellow portals, I am sure you noticed on your right a small clay figure, and assumed this transfixed effigy to be the work of a master sculptor. And indeed, so it is.
Dead
That
cat.
master sculptor is in our midst. He is none other than Walter Paisley, our very own busboy. whose hands of genius have been carrying away the empty cups of your frustration. Mark well this lad. His is the silent voice of creation. Within the dark, rich soil of humility, he blossoms as the hope of our nearly sterile century.
That was a lot of way to say
Bring me an
nothing.
espresso, Walter.
Hey, Maxwell, really beautiful.
Too easy, man.
Man, you are in.
Oh, Walter, it was wonderful.
It was she. She kissed him.
This is my man.
Some random.
Yeah. Listen, man, you got a pen? Huh? This is my man.
Wow, maybe I should start sculpting.
I know.
cats.
Making a big scene for Walter.
Who'd he shoot?
He made a cat.
Out of clay.
See you around.
Yeah, later.
I'm trying to think. Would the clay to make the cat, that assuming it's not hollow, be heavier than a regular cat or lighter than a regular cat?
Exactly. I have no idea.
Somebody clear this table.
Did you hear them, Mr. DeSantis? They all like my cat.
Yeah, very good. Now, look, Walter, you must be tired. Why don't you take the rest of the night off? Huh?
I don't-
No, you got it coming. Besides, you're creating an incident. When people are applauding, they don't order coffee. So go on home and
They
work
don't
on
order
something.
coffee.
Make another cat.
Well, I haven't got another cat.
Well, just go to the movies. Please,
Go buy a
Walter,
cat and
go.
kill it.
All right, Mr. DeSantis. Good night.
Good night, Walter.
Walter? Walter, wait a minute.
Oh, hello, Naolia.
Walter,
What?
I dug it.
My cat?
It was the most wonderful, wildest, like, wiggiest thing I've ever seen.
Did she say
Walter,
wiggiest?
you've done something to me. Something deep down inside of my prana.
I have?
Oh, Walter, I want to be with you.
She wants the truth.
You've got a hot light bulb glowing inside of you, and I want to be warmed by it.
Oh, wittiest. Yeah, I think
Gee,
she said
that's nice
wittiest.
of you,
Not
Naolia.
wiggiest.
Walter, take me away from here. Take me away to some cool blue place. And gas me.
I can't. I gotta go home.
Oh, then I'll go home with you.
Oh, no, Mrs. Swicket
Whoa.
wouldn't like that. She's my landlady.
Isn't there anything I can do for you?
I don't think so, Naolia.
Walter,
Negative rings.
I can't let you just slip
take
like
her
this.
home, come on.
I've got to do something. I've got to contribute.
You don't have to do anything.
One cat sculpture,
Wait.
and he gets this.
Wait, there is one thing I can do. One little thing. Don't leave.
Oh my
Hey, Manuel, can we show this on Twitch?
I know. I was
wanna give
like,
you something.
where is this going?
Something that'll make you remember me.
How did he let his landlady cock? Exactly. Just take her home. Tell the landlady, like, look, you want to see your cat again?
Put
You
it in
let
your
me
pocket.
bring this girl inside.
Now go, Walter. Don't look back. Just go.
Run away and never.
Look at that sweater. It's like an ugly Christmas sweater that she's wearing. I'm not gonna lie. If this was Little Shop of Horrors, she would have went home with him, and he would have somehow killed her on accident and put clay on her. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Oh. Okay, how much clay does he have that the cat only used a little bit, unless he just has tons of this stored away?
I mean, you only put like a layer of clay on it. You didn't use the whole bag or anything.
He also didn't fire. Presumably, he didn't fire that clay. So, like, if somebody just like
Can I
kind
have
of
your
touches
autograph,
it,
Mr. Paisley?
you could tell that it's just a cat covered in clay.
Everybody likes my cat.
No, you clearly just fire it over the stove.
You want to buy my statue, Mr.
I know that's not how it works, but
$10,000? Okay. Gee, I'll be famous. And then I can ask Carla and she'll say yes. I know she will.
Wash your fucking pants, dude.
Hello, Walter.
Oh, hi. You're Lou, ain't you? I seen you down the yellow door plenty. Come on in. I was just making some pancakes. You can have some if you like. Did you see my cat?
Yeah, I saw your cat. I also saw that
That's
chick
a
ladies on
crackhead
here.
shit. I love
Oh,
it.
that was Naolia. She's a nice girl. She's kind of strange, though. I guess she figures I get headaches or something.
Okay, Walter, who's your connection?
Connection?
Yeah, connection. Who do you score from? Where do you buy your
Oh,
Horse?
she gave him
horse?
drugs.
Horse, junk, white stuff, heroin.
Is that what that is? I never seen any of that before. I always thought
Okay,
that was
that's an angle I didn't think this was
Yeah,
gonna
Walter,
go.
that can be real expensive.
Gee. Well, wasn't that nice of Naolia to give me that expensive horse?
Walter,
Huh?
police officer.
Ooh, you're like an undercover man.
You're under arrest, Walter.
Under arrest
Wait.
for what?
Possession of
Since when
narcotics.
does heroin
Who,
come
me?
like that?
What are you talking about?
Walter,
It
I think
doesn't.
I got you cold. Now you just come along quietly.
I didn't
That's
do
like
nothing.
cocaine.
And Naolia give me those. I didn't ask her for it. I didn't even know what was in
All right,
that.
you can tell him that downtown. Now let's go.
I ain't going no place with you.
Walter, do I have to point this at you?
You're gonna shoot me. No, don't shoot me.
Walter, just relax.
No, you're gonna shoot me.
Now, just
never
relax.
changed.
Don't shoot
Just
me.
shut up, Walter.
No, you're gonna shoot me. Don't shoot.
I mean, he kills a cat, now he kills a pig.
Walter!
Like, you want some of this, old lady?
Walter! Are you all right? I thought I heard you shouting a minute ago. Walter!
Doesn't she have a key?
I know. I think she's in.
Maybe she just respects his privacy.
Back then?
Nope. There she goes.
What's all the noise in here?
Noise, Mrs. Swickett? What noise?
Don't tell me I didn't hear a racket. Are you sure you're all alone?
I'm always alone, Mrs. Swickett.
Walter, have you been talking to yourself again?
Well, I guess maybe I have, Mrs. Swickett. Somebody's got to.
Walter, you know, what you need is a girl. But she doesn't have to be pretty.
What the fuck?
Just so long as she takes
He
good
gave
care
him
of you.
permission.
I can take real good care of
There you
myself,
go.
Mrs. Swickett.
Yeah, I
Go
can
back
see
and get
Look
that
at
girl
this
and bring her
pad.
back now.
It's terrible. When did you ever clean it up?
God.
And when did you change these sheets last? They look like they're alive.
Mrs. Swickett, I gotta meet some friends in a little while, and I gotta take a shower.
Well,
you know,
why
so
don't you clean up
if you don't
this
mind.
stuff?
Oh, please,
What's the
Mrs.
matter?
Swickett.
Oh, is that the bucket? Was I wrong?
Well, it's not full of blood, so
Yeah. But
it
it's
looks like
Bucket of
something
blood.
more a
Oh,
teaspoon of blood.
But that's a pan,
pot,
though.
a pot of blood.
I didn't mean to hurt you, Lou. But if you'd have shot me, you'd be mopping up
Wait,
my
why didn't
butt
you
now.
see that?
I know.
I
Or
can't
slip
help
on
I
it or
got scared
something.
and hit you. I didn't mean it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't know you had it in you, Walter. How'd you do it? I just took some clay and fixed it up.
Oh, he's talking to himself. Like, what does he say?
Go home and make something, Walter. Make another
But all that
cat.
drugs he got.
Dude, how much is that dude bleeding?
I mean, people bleed a lot.
It sounds like he's just pissing back there.
Yeah, it does.
Another cat.
Like, it really does. Listen to it.
Well, I reported in here around midnight.
I mean, he has that
We've
drip,
already been
so you
gone
know.
over an hour.
He has that drip. Shut
No,
up.
nobody seems to know where he went.
What, you got like
Why don't
8
you put an
liters of
alert
blood
out on
in
him
you?
and I'll
Or
check
somewhere
on him from
between
here.
5 to 8?
Okay.
Roughly, yeah.
Damn, Soch was a cop. The other side's so flat. Look at it.
Oh no!
Wait, is he gonna?
He's gonna see it. He broke the layer of the clay. I mean, wouldn't it start smelling?
Wasn't there like a black cat before?
I think it was had white spots, or you had was mixed color that it had white hair too.
Possibly it was calico.
Louis Raby, age 29, 5 foot 11 inches tall, dark complexion, hair black and curly. Last seen wearing blue jeans and gray sweater.
Wait, who are they looking for?
Tim Evans was a murderer, all in his prison cell. And those who read about his crimes, they damned his soul to hell, saying, "Go down, you murderer, go down."
I'm not gonna lie. I like this.
Murder of his own true wife and the
Yeah,
killing
pretty
I
good.
mean, you
of
grew
his
up
own
with it.
child.
Shut up.
The jury found him guilty and the hanging
Like, is that? I'm gonna look at that's real song.
And dig the fuzz. What do you suppose they want here? You, man.
I just realized
you.
he's like wearing a Confederate
Maybe
hat.
they're looking
isn't
for
he?
a Walter. He's a criminal type.
I think it's just a Civil War Army cap. I don't know if it's a specific
Sorry,
side.
Mr. DeSantis.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
all
might-
right,
yeah.
Walter. Sit down.
Well, we can't tell because the colors. But
Greetings, man.
it could be blue though, so yeah, it could be a.
No, it is. Gray's
Now, why
a
shouldn't
little
you sit at the
lighter.
table, Walter?
Yeah, okay, so
After
it's
all,
not a
you're a
Confederate.
big artist now. A true
want that
creator
attitude.
above mere mortal.
What's the big idea?
Idea? I was just telling Walter the truth. Man wanted
Nothing
to pay
but the
me
truth.
$100 for the cat. In fact, he's taking it home to show to his wife. Proves that I underestimated Walter's ability. His work has enormous realism. You can hardly tell it from the real thing.
Well, that sounds like a real put down.
Get off Walter's back, Leonard.
Am I on his back?
You're not very funny.
I'm not trying to be. Walter, what are you going to make next? A dog, baby. Or a bird.
A cop.
How about
A
a
pig.
dozen cockroaches
Oh,
from your
dang, that's a
room?
much better.
Hey, man.
I just said that
why don't you make an
earlier.
elephant? I got a new one.
Great. What is it?
It's a full-length, life-size figure. Crazy. What is it called? Murdered Man.
When do we get to see it?
Oh, anytime. Hey, that's a pretty far-out name for a statue. I saw a
Murdered
statue
Man.
once. It was called The Third Time Phyllis Saw Me, She Exploded. Well, what kind of a statue was that? I don't know. It was made out of driftwood and
Look at the way
dipped
she's
in
laughing.
Floric acid. It's very wild.
That also feels
What's
like
wrong,
a
Leonard?
weird slip.
Nothing at all.
It's the food in this dump. Oh, man, you should try the Sorrel sewer. They got wheat germ bagels. Too much.
Excuse me, please.
Oh, so he
I
knows
think
he
he
killed
really
him.
is sick.
So who isn't?
Sanders, I've been trying to get to you all evening.
Gotta make a call. Gotta
fuck is
call
this guy?
Lieutenant Valdez.
Listen, I was wrong about my wife. She wants that cat after all. Do you hear me? I'll give you that $100 for the cat.
I can't talk to you just now.
All right, then, 200.
No. No.
$300, and that's tops.
$300 for the cat?
I know I'm going out of my mind, but I've been collecting art pieces all over Europe for years. And this boy, Walter Paisley, has got it. I want to buy his first work, and to make very sure that I get it, I'll pay you $500. $500 for the cat, and the first look at his next stuff.
Wow.
The hell?
This guy just quintupled his price in the matter of a minute.
Someone has the cat just now, but I'll have him back in a few days.
Wait, who did he give the
Have
cat
it
to?
for
The cops?
$500.
Oh, thank you, sir. I think I've made a bargain. Call me when you're ready. Good night.
Leonard. You feel better?
That's about $3,000 in today's
I'm
dollars.
going over to Walter's later after the
Jesus.
place closes to see Murdered Man. You feel up to
To see
coming along?
Murdered Man.
The rope was fixed around his neck and a washer behind his ear. And the prison bell was tolling, but Tim Evans didn't hear.
Is
Sing,
everyone
"Go
ready to hear the song of
down,
cons
you
now?
murderer, go down.
Because it's called Go Down Ye Murderers, the Ballad of Tim Evans. I looked that up too.
That sounds vaguely
Look
familiar.
at the
Yeah,
size of
there's
it.
a
Well,
It's a
it's
folk
not really
song.
that
There's a
big. I
ton of
got it on
versions.
kind of a stand.
Well, let's see it.
I'm a little nervous. I never did a person before.
You can do anything if you set your mind to it.
It's hard.
Hey, he has a girl over
You want
now.
me to open a window?
Yeah.
Come on,
Well, she's only there to see
take
the
off
art.
the sheet.
But I have no doubt believing that he's. What did he say? Never did a before, never did a girl before.
Dude, that's really detailed back then.
Don't you like it?
Walter,
He
it's a
didn't hit him in the.
masterpiece. I've never seen anything like it before.
He like split his skull in
I hope I
half.
never see anything
Yeah,
like
because
it
when he
again.
hit him, he hold it on the side. He didn't hold it like a. You hold it vertically, not
It's
horizontally.
eloquent.
He hit him with the edge of the pan, is what he's trying to say, rather than the flat
Man
end.
and all his self-pity. How did you ever find that in yourself, Walter?
Well, it wasn't easy.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I've never seen anyone so squeamish. What's your opinion, Leonard?
Don't ask me.
Oh, come on. Now, even you must see its value. Do you think that you or I could have conceived of such a thing, much less executed it? Well, then admit it. It's a work of genius.
I admit it.
Then let's take it down to the yellow door.
No.
Why not?
I'll tell you. But you cover it up again, please, huh? Please.
Thank you.
What is all this nonsense? Why do you want to hide it?
Well, I've been thinking. I didn't realize how much talent Walter actually had. It would be wrong to show his pieces one at a time. Dead wrong.
You're right. He should build a collection first.
Yes. That's the idea.
Kill him
Maybe when it's
next.
big enough, we can have a show.
A show?
Yeah.
Just for me?
No, well, not exactly. I mean, you take years and years. It's getting hot again. Well, it would take you years to make that many statues, but your work would be featured.
It's a wonderful idea, Walter. It's the only way to gain recognition. All the big art critics and art dealers will be there. It'll be an event.
Yes, then we can unload. We can sell this stuff for a lot more.
But a show? How soon can we go?
Well, don't rush things. It takes time. But first of all, you've got to stop making these horrible statues. Carla and I will guide you. Maybe you can turn to freeform.
Freeform?
Well, that's the movement today.
With his talent for realism?
But you can see the direction his realism takes. It's unhealthy.
But you said I was a genius. I don't want to be a busboy anymore.
Yes, maybe you got a point there. You shouldn't keep working at the yellow door. Look, I'm sure that man is going to buy your dead cat. So here's your fee in advance. $50. And if you need more, I've got it, so don't
cheated
worry.
him.
That's
I've
a
got great
10%.
faith in you, Walter.
That should be his commission, not the other way
$50
around.
for something I made.
Now you're a professional.
Let's go.
Okay. Good night, Walter. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, but don't rush things. You got all the time in the world. Come on, Carla.
Good night.
Wait, invite Carla out to dinner.
Or the one that gave you drugs.
I'm an artist, Mrs. Swickett.
Oh, sure you are, Walter.
I am. Look. Good heavens.
Я цыган, сын воли полей, помню я безумные ночи. Песни
Spanish?
дивный звон гитар,
Yes.
пленительный угар. Лишь только
That's cultural appropriation.
One of the
So.
greatest advances in
Well,
modern
it could be
poetry
Spanish,
is the
I don't know.
elimination of
It is
slur.
Spanish.
I am proud to
Or
say
at least
my
it sounds
poetry
like
is
Spanish.
only
There are a couple
understood by that
real words
minority
mixed in there.
which is aware.
Who have what?
We're not of anything stupid, just aware.
Man, this place is beginning to feel like a lineup.
The mozzie on this chick.
If it don't cool out pretty soon, I'm gonna haunt somebody else's joint. We may have to start drinking.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Отзвучали песенки цыган, давно закрыт любимый ресторан.
Yes, man. Yeah.
Don't you dare add this.
Who is that blonde? I'm gonna add that one. Who's that blonde?
Yes,
Who saw
man.
it?
Yes.
came back. She was leaving. She came back.
Paula. Sylvia, didn't you see me wave my Zen stick?
Oh, it's Walter Paisley.
Bring me a cappuccino and a piece of papaya cheesecake. And a bottle of Yugoslavian white wine.
Yes, sir, Mr. Paisley.
Good evening, Walter.
Maxwell, how have you been?
I see the rewards of achievement have come your way.
Well, after all, I'm a successful sculptor now.
Indeed.
Hey, man, dig Walter the Wigger.
It's coming out like he just cured cancer.
Let us make the scene.
Crazy.
I was just suggesting to Walter that he try his hand at freeform.
Why do you suggest anything to Walter? Are you the spokesman for society come to put your stifling finger in his eye?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, now who invited these two down from the clouds?
Maxwell, yoo-hoo.
Clear the table, bring a bowl. I may be sick.
It's Alice the Awful, comes to spread cheer and color.
Look at my suntan, everybody.
Do we have to?
Where have you been, Alice? I went up to Big Sur to look for Henry Miller.
You didn't find him,
they're
I
in
hope.
California.
No, he's in Europe.
Good.
She has very 1950s
Why is
looking
the
boobs.
busboy sitting here?
I'm not the busboy anymore.
That's right. Walter has become a sculptor.
Oh, really? I'm a model, you know. I only charge $25 an hour. Would you like to do me?
Whoa.
I just might.
Never mind that. Walter's gonna try freeform.
There you go again. I may take my business to the Sorrel Sewer.
As a matter of fact, I was going to suggest to Walter that he try a female figure. As a change from the violent death theme. He really should, Walter. You know what? If you like, I'll be your model for free.
I couldn't.
Whoa.
Not you.
Man, if you're gonna be an artist, you've got to do nudes.
Right.
Look at the way the artist
Nobody
is
an
smiling.
artist
too.
unless he does nudes.
Will you get them out of here before we wind up in night court?
Oh, let's change the subject. I'm sick
Love
of
that
hearing
show.
about sculpture.
I know.
Nobody knows how to do that anymore, much less the busboy from the Yellow Door.
Who do you think you're talking about?
Don't shout at me.
I don't like you.
Nobody asked for your opinion, Walter. You're just a simple little farm boy, and the rest of us are all sophisticated beatniks.
Let's split.
Yeah, man. I gotta make me some air. See, you made them leave.
What did I do?
The first beneficial service of your benighted life. It proves we're all good for something.
Are you saying that this busboy is better than I?
Yes.
I think this whole bit about him being a sculptor is just a big put-on for my benefit.
That's not true. I am a sculptor.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Make something out of this.
There. Hand.
That isn't a real hand.
That's
If
a
you were a
good
sculptor,
one.
you'd create something for me.
A harpoon would be very nice.
I'm going home.
Whoa. I was gonna hit her. I thought he was gonna
Alice?
hit her.
You're obnoxious.
Camera's rolling, can't do it.
Such an idiot.
Whoa, what is happening here? But I really thought he was gonna hit her when he got up with the stick.
Too many people.
I like how he's not even gonna have her model. He's just gonna like kill her. Yeah, okay, you're literally a murderer at this point, dude.
What are you talking about? He's getting creativity from his muse.
I don't even have any idea what you just said. But anyway.
Something about getting creativity from his muse, I think.
Oh.
Remember, she offered to pose and all that stuff.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I wanted to apologize for being nasty to you this evening.
So you're apologize. Good night.
She's upset.
If I had a nickel for
Listen
every
to her. Why
time
don't
in
you
the
get out
last
of here and
week
let me
I've
go to
watched a
bed?
movie
Didn't finish
where a
talking
killer
to you.
follows a
I
woman back
decided
to
to
her
make that
apartment
female
just to
figure
apologize
after
for a thing he
Oh.
said at a restaurant they were just at, I'd have 2 nickels,
Remember
which
what I
isn't a
said
lot,
about
but
my
it's funny
price?
that's happened twice.
$25 an
What
hour.
was the other one?
If you want
When
to
a
pay it,
stranger
I don't mind
calls?
imposing.
Oh.
When do you want to start work?
Tonight?
You mean right now? Wait till I get my sweater.
The ugly sweater.
But see, she has really pointy boobs, like, you know, those 1950s pony bras.
I must say, yeah, man, I think it's just the fashion of the time.
Uh-oh, somebody's being nosy.
Torpedo bras.
And she was the one who told him to go get a girlfriend.
Whoa, she actually is taking off her clothes.
Well,
she doesn't get naked, right? Oh, wait. Okay, I'm sure she's not gonna get naked.
Could use a little more
This is the
heat
fit.
around this place.
See?
It's
We
bad for
actually
the
saw
clay.
the torpedo bra.
You'll get used to it.
Well, I'm almost ready.
Here,
Oh, I thought he was about to
sit in
I
this
thought you
use
hit
a
him
chair
with
like
the
it's a
chair,
wrestling match.
Kind of rickety.
Okay, they're not gonna show it.
How's this
Okay.
pose?
Well, that's fine.
I mean, they didn't car, so
Just stay like that.
That doesn't look like very much clay.
Oh, it's enough. Put this around you.
Oh my.
I was about to say, is he going to strangle her?
Party, Daddy.
Watch it. The plate's hot.
Are these fertile eggs?
All this just
Are these
impressed
eggs
Beatnik.
fertile? Naturally.
Also,
What'd you fry them in?
You sound a little like
We ran out of the
your quality
safflower
changed.
seed
I don't know if you're
oil,
further
but
away
I
from
found
your
a
mic
bottle
or
of peanut
something.
oil on the shelf.
Oh, I think I was covering it.
Don't worry.
Oh, there it
it's
goes.
not hydrogen.
Okay.
Is that the cold pressed stuff or the junk Hilda bought by mistake?
Where are they? Oh, that's Maxwell's house.
That Maxwell's place.
Good morning, Alder.
Oh, you sound a million times better. Okay, yeah. They're at
Had some
Maxwell's
breakfast.
place.
What are you having?
Soy and wheat germ pancakes, organic guava nectar, calcium lactate and tomato juice, and garbanzo omelets sprinkled with smoked yeast. Join us?
Ah,
Garbanzo
these people
sounds good.
Sounds great,
These
though.
people existed back
I
then.
brought something to show you. Could I have some of the guys help me?
He's
it
drinking
better,
like
man?
soy milk
better.
and like vegan pancakes.
Orders!
I mean, some people just keep their diets. It's not bad, but boy, does it make it sound kind of pretentious.
When
It
did you
does.
do this, Walter?
Last night. It doesn't take me very long.
Should say not.
Well, let's see
I
it,
just,
man.
I just kill them and cover them in clay.
Are we gonna see clay boobs?
I know. I'm kind of.
I think at that point it gets counted as art.
Yeah, it does anyway. But there's no nipples anyway. But yeah.
I mean, I can cover it up in post just in case.
I'm honored
No,
to know
there was no nipples anyway.
Do you think it's nice?
Hey, she's beautiful.
Do you think it's nicer than Murdered Man?
Oh, I don't know, Walter. It's impossible.
Is that the
to
early
choose.
models of sex dolls? Because that's what it looks like.
Walter, I'm deeply moved. To show my appreciation, I'm going to give a party tonight at the Yellow Door, in your honor. And I shall compose a poem.
Whoa.
Add it to the playlist, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this guy's CD.
Some more champagne, Your Majesty?
Yeah.
Where?
There.
Hey, only one of us here is a boomer, and that's Manuel.
Fine. Man, let's have another little kiss.
Walter, you're a wretch.
Damn.
Yeah.
Here I go! Here we go!
I mean, this is us at a con room, so.
The
Why does it
bird
look like
that
it's his,
flies now
roast?
fades later through the nose of ambidextrous apathy. Necrophiles may dance upon the placemats in an orgy of togetherness.
Is that a
The
painted
highway
plunger?
of life cuts sharply through the shady
What are you doing with my
clefts of
plunger?
the
That's mine.
ivy-covered tombs,
Hey,
and
there's a
laughter
plunge.
rings from every time capsule in the star-spangled firmament. And in the deep freeze, it is the children's hour, and no one knows that Duncan is murdered, and no one knows that Walter Paisley is born. Duncan knows. Tuesday sunrise knows. Alley cats and garbage cans and steaming pavements and you and I and the nude descending the staircase and all such
I like that
things
painting.
with souls. We know that Walter Paisley is born. Ring rubber bells, beat cotton gongs, strike silken cymbals, play leathern flutes, the cats and cans and you and I and all such things with souls. We shall hear Walter Paisley is born, and the souls become flesh. Walter Paisley is born.
Wait, who was the Duncan? Like Duncan Idaho?
No, I think Duncan from Macbeth.
Oh, marvelous, darling, marvelous.
Man, like that was the greatest gas I ever heard.
Crazy, what did he say?
Didn't you hear him?
No, man, I'm too far out.
Reefer Madness.
All that heroin or whatever.
That was
I think it might just be marijuana.
So elegant.
Yeah.
Walter deserved every word of it.
Makes me so glad I'm aware.
He's high as a fucking kite.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes, Walter.
All about me. It's true, isn't it?
Every word.
Especially the parts that were kind of about murder.
Better hold off on the bubbly, artist.
Yeah, why?
You might talk too much.
What would I say?
Most anything, I expect.
Are you two trying to ignore the rest
Just
of
like
us?
Manuel.
Oh, not me, Maxwell. I wouldn't ignore you. I know what it is to be ignored.
Tell us what you're going to do next, Walter.
I'm gonna make the most wonderful, wildest, wickedest things you've ever seen. I'm gonna make big statues and little statues, tall statues and
kill a
short
dog.
statues. I'm
Kill
gonna
a
make
dude.
statues of
I killed John Wick when he comes after me because I killed a dog.
Statues of actors and poets and people who sell things on television. And a statue of the mayor and some opera singers and their intimate friends. And everybody will say, Walter, let me shake your hand. It's been a real pleasure to have known you.
Did you just say he was going to kill the mayor?
Well, he said he only wanted to make a statue, but given his habits of statue making, sure. Also, apparently Dick Miller played a character named Walter Paisley 5 times.
What? I didn't know that.
Sorry, 7 times on film, once in a theatrical production.
Walter Paisley.
Big statue, little statue.
Was this the first one?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I think this is like one of his few true starring roles.
Some opera singers. What you gonna do next, Walter? What am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next?
Kill the fucking
I gotta
kill the
do
fucking
something
shop owner
before they
guy, the
forget.
yellow door dude.
Kill the beaver with the beard.
I know what it's like to be ignored.
Kill your landlady. Actually, she's kind of annoying.
Who are you? What do you want?
Life is an obscure hobo, bumming a ride on the omnibus of art.
Huh? What'd you say?
What is not creation is graham crackers. Let them all crumble to feed the creator.
Oh, beat it. You must be nuts.
Isn't he outside?
Yeah, pretty much. And that shit will be splattering everywhere. I guess that guy didn't saw that coming, huh?
Beautiful morning, isn't it?
Was. What's that you got in the box?
Just wait till you see this.
Horrible murder and furniture factory. Read about the man who got cut in half. Extra, extra. Police can only find part of it.
Leonard.
Police can only find part of his body. Oh my god.
What's the matter, Leonard?
You made a bust.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful?
What's the matter, Leonard?
Put it down, Walter, please.
Okay, can't you tell in that one because his mouth is open and not covered in clay?
Walter, listen to me carefully. I don't want you to make any more statues. you understand? No more statues.
Why not? I gotta make statues, Leonard. You heard Brock. They want me to make them. If I stop making them, I'll just be a busboy again.
Brock, he's behind all of this with his stupid, bitter poetry. Listen, you've got to stop and right away. I'm beginning to feel responsible.
Why? What did you do?
Never mind. Walter, I've decided to have that show for you right away. It's when Carla comes, we'll have her work up some nice invitations. We'll have them printed up. We'll invite the critics and the art collectors. We'll tell them.
Well, I don't see why we can't go.
Mr. Leonard DeSantis is afraid to have you come. You who buy his coffee and lure his tourists. You are the heart and soul and meat of the Yellow Door. He slighted you.
Did you get an invitation?
I did not, but I'm going anyway. Not to drink his champagne, but to see Walter's triumph. After that, we go
That's
no
kind
more.
of fun.
Hi, Maxwell.
I won't say good luck, Walter.
Why not?
It would imply you could not succeed on your ability alone.
You look so handsome.
I do. So do you. I mean,
Wait.
you look so pretty.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
I was like, he's just
Oh, we've
quite
got plenty
handsome.
of time.
I know, but I wanted to talk to you.
Okay, we can go now if you like. Bye.
They do not care that she left.
Man, later.
Swing.
They're all fucking reefer madness. They don't care.
Walter wants to get her alone. Do you suppose he could be physically attracted to her? No, man, he ain't the type. He don't get enough vitamin E.
Maxwell gave him a bottle of wheat germ oil once. Maybe he just started taking it.
What the fuck is in his hat?
What did you want to talk to me about, Walter?
Well, what kind of people do you like, Carla?
Oh, thinking people. Artistic people, I guess.
Wait, haven't they
think I'm
kissed like a
artistic?
bunch of times already?
Of course I do.
Yeah, they
That means you
have.
like me.
I like you very much, Walter.
I thought
I mean,
you
that
kinda
doesn't
kissed me
mean
the
they
other
have
night.
to be dating, but
Yeah.
you think he
that
would have
was for
broached
your
that subject
sculpture
earlier, is
of
what
the
I mean.
girl. You're nude in the chair.
Carla, I've been alone for a long time, and I know you've been alone, because you never seem to go out with anybody, even though Leonard's always asking you to go out with him, and I just...
What are you trying to say?
Go out with me or I'll kill you.
Carla, I don't want to make statues anymore. I want to get married. To you.
Whoa.
How long have you been thinking about this, Walter?
Oh, for a long time. Ever since you first came to work at the club. You were the only one who was ever nice to me. I didn't know you loved me until you kissed me.
Okay, love is a strong word.
Walter,
I
I do
know.
like you. And I did.
I thought love.
think you,
I thought love was a battlefield.
But that was because of your work. There's more to being in love with someone than just that.
You mean you don't love me?
I'm afraid that's what I mean.
But you gotta love me. Why do you think I made that statue of Alice?
Walter, I'm sorry, but
You just can't be sorry. I want to marry you.
Now calm down, Walter, and let's go in there and then maybe when the show's over we can talk about it.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, shit.
I get it. I see the whole thing now.
He turned
Nobody
from,
knows that Walter Paisley
he
is
turned
born.
from nice guy to r/nice guy.
Carla,
He's gonna kill her and cover her in clay.
will you
Start
do one
saying all these
favor for
horrible
me?
things.
Just about anything, Walter.
Would you let me make a statue of you?
Yep, told you.
Would you really like to? That'd make me very happy.
Okay. Tonight. I'll make a statue of you tonight. Okay?
Come on.
stuck a pole wood. How'd they not tell?
He probably did it and nobody else.
Oh, I want some champagne.
Also, I realized that they have been saying wiggy. It's apparently slang from, like, wig out.
How long is this flashback scene? No, the whole movie's in black and white.
We have many artists about, but no craftsmen. This man knows his anatomy.
I'd give $1,500 for this.
After you read my review, it'll probably cost you $5,000.
He just wants to naked lady.
So what's the trouble?
I mean, I think you could get it for cheaper live.
Have you heard the things they're saying?
That's true.
You can make
I was gonna say, doesn't he have a
$25,000
wife?
alone.
Yeah.
I thought you put money down.
I do, but $25,000?
Leave me alone.
Oh, there's a fucking bot in the chat. Hold on. Can you get rid of that, JD? I can't. I don't have the privileges on this thing.
Man, we have come to make this
take care of
scene.
it. Want some cappuccino, man? We got the bread.
We're not open for business. This is an art exhibit. No bums. Get out.
That art is a bum, man.
And he's sober.
Yeah, well, that's his problem. All right, man. All right, we'll wait outside.
Yeah, you wait outside.
Oh, I thought he already killed her.
Not yet.
I assumed it happened off screen. They're gonna unveil a new one, and it's her. Oh, she's gonna notice.
Oh wow, it's that thin?
It's the
You could rub it off the finger. That sounds weird. Don't take that out of context, please.
Phrasing.
Yes.
Where you going, Carla? What's the matter?
Walter, there's a body inside that statue.
Oh, that's
Like
Alice.
you wouldn't know.
It's all right, Carla.
So what's the
Maxwell
light is
says
beaming
it's
on it
all
that it's
right.
melting it?
Let them become clay in his hands that he might mold them.
Walter, you stay away from me.
Don't you see, Carla? I made them immortal. Don't you see? I
Dude,
can
there's
do the
people
same
there.
for
Start
you.
screaming.
I know.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, it's the dude's partner. Look at the way he's running. Yep, there he goes.
Call Valdez. Have him send some cars. I'm going up the basement. I'm going with you.
Hey, man, what is the score?
Walter Paisley's a murderer.
Wow, man, I saw him chasing Carla down the street.
They didn't even care.
Oh, now they fucking care.
They probably should have stopped after they saw her running and him running after her like that. He's running like fucking Igor or something too.
Like a murder, yeah.
I'm positive they used this exact location in Little Shop of Horrors.
They did.
This lumber yard. There was a scene that happened there.
What was that? Nobody knows I'm here. No. They couldn't know. They're dead. How could they know?
Did you see him?
He's hiding around here someplace.
He can't hide just because we're in clay and he isn't.
Walter, go home.
He won't know where else to go.
Walter, go home.
Where is he?
I really dig this soundtrack.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know that there's no release. I'm gonna see. Maybe somebody like somehow ripped it and released it somehow.
Well, that smoking caught up to him.
She pushed it. Cat wants revenge.
Animals can tell when you kill other animals.
And the cat's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna go tell the cops we got you.
What's the matter with you?
Of all the places to run, he picks his apartment.
That's a picture of the girl he likes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Why did she not notice it when she was there?
We'll have him soon, Lou.
The same reason the landing didn't notice the blood on the floor.
I know. She's like, why do you have a picture of me? Like, I'm gonna call the police.
I mean, you don't just have strange pictures of the women you like scattered around your house?
And
Maybe
the
this is why I
thing
have
is-
trouble.
No, this is before the internet, so how did he get that picture? Like, somebody printed that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a process to get pictures. And what the fuck did you just say, JD?
I was joking, Manuel.
He's
I
running.
know, I
He's
just-
gone crazy.
yeah.
Paisley! Paisley, open up! Paisley!
Oh. For some reason, I remember this ending like scene for scene. I mean, scene for scene, like
shot for shot.
I
Yes.
suppose he would have called it Hanging Man.
Wow.
Exactly.
His
I
greatest
remembered
work.
that line. I feel like we can't show that,
I'll censor it in the.
but just blur his face a little. But yeah, we'll pause it there. We'll give a recap. See, I like that movie. It was I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite. Actually, I will say that it's one of my favorites of the public domain horror movies, of which there's like 50. Well, there's probably more than 50, but there's like 50 good one, like quote unquote good ones. It's that little. Honestly, the ones we watched, that Little Shop of Horrors and
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, those are my top three. And I call out my top three, but I haven't seen it. Like, this is the second time I've watched it, but I liked it then too. What'd you think? What'd you think, Weston?
This one was alright. It's like one of those like somewhat semi thriller horror movies.
Yeah, I like how Delu's like, that's not a proper not gonna lie. When I was looking at it too, I'm like, yeah, that's not a real not either. But I also think that there was no stunt to that. Like, they probably really tied up Dick Miller, and it's probably like, we have to have a knot that can come undone, so we don't accidentally kill him. I don't know. I liked it. Like I said, I liked it a lot more this time around too. I didn't realize how fast moving and like funny it was. I think some of that flew over my head the first time I watched it. What do you think, JD? Does this count as one of the movies you watched for the Halloween season?
That was something I was already debating tonight. I think I'm going to count it.
What'd you think? Did you like it?
It was funny, and it was kind of, I don't want to say shocking, but it definitely like a kind of horror comedy movie, even if maybe slightly unintentional.
No one had proper running for him. Like, I still say like Dick Miller was channeling Igor when he was doing that run, because he was like hunched over. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. I'm glad we watched that. And so, I mean, I still have a few ideas of what we'll watch next year for public domain, and we might do it for Christmas. I keep saying that because there are a couple public domain Christmas movies too. But we'll see. That was fun. So on that note, I guess we'll start wrapping it up. tomorrow we're playing some more Oregon Trail. Next week is Halloween, so there's not going to be a UPC unless JD's doing it without me.
I'm still saying about that.
Yeah, you can. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying so keep an eye out for that. Whether there might not be a UPC. But tomorrow is more Oregon Trail, I believe. Probably at 6:30 like usual, and then this Friday is Drink Talk Roll, also at 6:30. Episode 2 of that, and yeah, that's it. But if you're going to any cons, pretty much I'll be there. So come to my panels. Next week is Sin City Anime, and then the week after that is Anime Expo Chibi, and the week after that is San Diego Anime Con. God damn, that's so many back to back. But yeah.
Yeah, it's your own fault, Manuel.
Thank you all for watching. Check it out. Thank you, Weston, for showing up. Pretty last minute actually, because all my other possibility peoples for tonight are traveling. It's it's that time of year.
I'm your plan B.
Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Ed, our current patron. Give us Patreon money or don't, but please. And if you like this movie, talk about it in the comments. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, talk about it in the comments. I don't care. Peace out. Love you. Thank you for watching.
Good night, everybody.